it's still going.
Oh, it just came back up.
Yep, we're having fun time already. I'm hoping that's not my internet again, because I haven't had an issue with it for a while. I'll just keep an eye on that for 1 second. It looks okay now. Looks stable. Just seemed to drop off there for a moment, which is weird. Yeah. I don't know if you've. Yeah, I haven't really looked at it. I'll have to have a closer look at it. There, Tim, about that. And yeah, thanks. There we go. I need a drink. Cool. It's been a long day.
I saw that.
Right. What was I gonna do? I have no idea. Money. That's what I need to do. Contracts. Okay. Yeah. So as you seen.
I looked at the mod to see what it was, the color mod there. Interesting.
Yeah. Oh man, buy tacos. Yeah,
But
we'll do that one. There we go. It's not bad little price. 21. Okay.
But I will say that I was more interested in what the change he made to the other mod he has out there.
Oh, I haven't tried this one out before. One nice thing is also if you've got guidance steering installed. Come on, move. There we go. Whenever you lease a vehicle, it's going to automatically add in the auto drive for that vehicle. So obviously I can bring that up, so I can activate and bring it up, so it's already on there. I don't have to worry about having it added. It's kind of cool. Right, so let's drop that down. It's a little bit lighter for you guys.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
The nice thing, obviously, when you're doing your contracts, you can actually set up the specs for it and save it to your auto drive as well. So later on, you can actually go back and just load that back in. It's kind of cool. Right, so I need field 21. So where is it from here? Let's have a little look. And obviously, if any of you guys have not seen the map before, I'll bring it up. So this is obviously the map itself. It's basically a 4x Elm Creek map edit. Obviously NBC's actually gone through, removed a load of stuff and given it its own character. Obviously the roads have been painted, so you can, if you're not happy with a road going one way, you can actually remove it, change it, however, really fully customize it if you wanted to be honest. Obviously he's added in a few more fields here and there to give those big ones down near the bottom there. Obviously you've got the mine right in the bottom right hand corner there as well. Obviously you've got ponds throughout the map, you've got forests. One thing with the ponds, especially this one over here, there is silt in it at the minute. What you can actually do is remove that and actually plough that area up in the pond. I believe there's trees there as well. I haven't been over there in a while. But remove the trees, remove the silt from the ponds. You can actually plant your rice and your cranberries in there if you wanted to be a bit more realistic type thing. But yeah, a lovely map. Definitely well worth checking it out. And obviously, the starter area is up here. You get the field 9, 11, and 12 to start off with. It's actually quite a big area, to be honest. So one nice big square. So you could actually add in a couple of extra fields around there if you wanted to, or just expand what you've got there already. Obviously, I'm kind of thinking maybe a field up here. Maybe, obviously, I want to expand this one out a bit. I may have to move the house. I'm not sure yet. At the minute, I'll probably just run it around behind it. And yeah, go from there. But cool. Right, so 21. Oh, wait, yeah, where was 21? It was behind me, wasn't it? So how many hours does the DLC come out? Oh, cripes. Yes, I'm using my keyboard, which I think I might change over to the wheel. 1 sec. But yeah, what's he been doing anyway? I know there's obviously this
I don't know when it comes up.
I haven't seen anything else being updated, but it's cool that Thunder is getting back into modding for Farm Sim. From the sounds of that building script that he's done, you have to actually set up the buildings a specific way for it to work. Right, let's get that.
Colorize them. Yeah, the colorizing thing.
Yes.
In his file names mod, he updated it. He made an interesting addition to that one too.
Really? Ooh.
Yeah, you can now in your like, which I don't know. He said use with caution could have undesirable effects,
Yeah.
but you can now path into mods that aren't actually installed in your in your map. You know, like
That's
not.
mad.
So if you have it in your mod folder, it will still read it even if you don't have it activated. Is one of the
Oh,
things he
that
did
could be quite dangerous.
with a path. It could be, yeah.
Yeah. Right. That could be very, very dangerous. It's
We like danger.
so for me, T Miller, oh, because I think it's usually around about is it 10 o'clock in the morning they tend to drop in it the DLCs. So it's
Eat
12.
their time. Their time, I think.
Is
I
it?
don't know.
Obviously, it's like 5:30 for me in
If
the
it's
evening.
midnight,
So
yeah.
yeah.
If it's midnight my time, it would be like 6 hours or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Steam should have a countdown when it. Maybe they won't.
Yes, I know sometimes they'll do it at midnight. Sometimes they'll wait until like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning before they do the drop. I just seen something there. Little blue dude over here. Oh look, snowman. Do you want to build a snowman? Oh yeah. Can I call you
Yeah, I do.
Olaf? I want to call him Olaf. It's cool. Hey Bodine, how you doing, bud?
Hey, Bodine.
Oh, this one
What's
wants.
up, Bodine?
This one wants to do a little bit of basketball. Where's the ball? Can I use your head? No. Okay. Dang. Yep. So far, just a quick update on my progress. So I've found 31 out of 200 of the collectibles, and
Yeah,
I've
peace.
done a grand total of 14 hours on the map. Wow, I'm doing well. Uh, yeah, so that is my current stats. Yipes, for anyone interested. But got a lot of ideas actually on this one. I am
Hmm.
still obviously doing my Wolf Creek one, just so you are aware. Hey LPs, by the way. I think I've got about 3, maybe 4 fields left to plant, but I need to get into the right planting season for them. Yes, I definitely need some money. Minus 4k, not good.
Did you get all the pallet sounds fixed?
Yeah, obviously I've got all the flower ones sorted out for you. Um,
How about the
the
bonsai stuff?
light of the bonsai is base game one.
Yeah, but what about ours? The candles and those.
The candle and the soap ones are fixed.
Okay.
I also noticed there was a issue with the vodka factory. I'm not sure if you did it or me. I'm going to put my hand up and say it was me, because I can't remember.
Those two.
Yeah, it was basically looking for the barrel palette, but it wasn't in the
Oh.
folder. It was the a different one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mr. Cope, how you doing there, buddy? Um, is this the learn how to make a buildable stream? No, actually, I am gonna try and figure something out video wise for you there, Cope. But obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. Cope, please click on his link, give him a follow. He is a great streamer, and even though he's playing Diablo at the minute and all that, don't put that off you. He's a great streamer, and that obviously he is a modder as well, guys. So who knows, you might see a map from him one of these days. Right, this is an interesting little thing. Right, so wiggle it back a little bit. There we go. Let me rotate you. And but yeah, they should all be pretty much fixed and ready for you. I have tested them as well. They don't cause that sound issue anymore. The only one I didn't do was a bonsai if it's in there. Actually, let me see quickly. Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek. 'Cause I don't think I've seen it. Let's see. Palette. Bon. B-O. let's see. I think I'm going blind. Let me type in bit on. Yeah, thankfully we don't have that bond silage palette in Wolf Creek anyway, so you should be fine with that. Just gotta wait for Giants to update that palette. But yeah, they're all sorted out. Dang you. Stop going into that. There we go. Right, let's get this guy going. I do need to get guidance steering, not guidance steering, what do you call it, cruise control added, but at the minute I'm just using obviously the standard bog one where 1, 2, 3 buttons. That seems to be working fine actually. Doing good, just resetting, setting up my laptop. Was never able to save it when it got corrupted in January. Starting from scratch now. Oh, mate. That is a nasty thing. But yeah, totally understand that. Thankfully, obviously when I changed over to the computer, I was able to actually upload everything to like my Google Drive, like we save games and stuff, so I could just literally carry on. But yeah, I would hate for that to happen. All the hours put into the game, the mods and stuff that's on here, yeah, I can't even picture that. Why does everyone pick on Diablo? To be honest, for me personally, it's not my kind of game. That's why. And that's one of the big reasons why you rarely see me in your chat when you're streaming it as well. If it was Farm Sim, then I'd be there in a heartbeat. But yeah. Even Satisfactory, I don't even mind watching that from time to time now. But that's one game I haven't played in quite a while, to be honest, either. Let's bring this across. And we'll set that up. Actually, just out of curiosity, that's the roster mash, isn't it? Okay. So what I'm just going to do is I'm actually going to save that because obviously I do use this from time to time. So take that one away, and that's the raw. Was it K122? Oh, I ain't got that, dude. I was looking at through the actual bit there to make sure I spelled it all right. But yeah, obviously doing contracts, guys. If you do get CDs and stuff, you can actually save them for later on. So you could technically have them already set up in there. Right. Right. So I need to set that back up. Bring that across a wee bit more. Yeah, for some reason that didn't change because I unclicked it, didn't I? One sec, let me see. Should be that one. There we go. That helps. Dag dang it. And that will drop you down. So yeah, hopefully all you guys are having a great day. So how do you like the tractor I'm using? Same one, NBC's new map. I'm not sure what you mean there, Cole. What tractor are you using? Obviously, when you start off on this... Come on in, you go. This tractor's having issues. Come on, go, go. This is why I don't use some of these big articulated things. They're just troublesome. Yeah, you're using this one, yeah? I really don't like it. I may actually go and grab my class tractor in a minute.
Yeah, I have an issue with the way the articulated ones work in game.
Yeah, it's just not right. It's like it's trying to change gear and stuff, and it's just not working right.
Yeah.
Oops, didn't mean to hit that. Let me Detach that. I'm going to go grab my tractor. Whoops, didn't mean to hit that. Oh, that's interesting. Nope. What was that I hit? Oh, Alt Z brings that up. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting.
I do that every once in a while, and then when I need it, I can never find it.
Yeah.
It's like Shift G, isn't it?
For me, Alt Z.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right, let's do it the easy way. So let me scroll back up. We're going to reset that tractor there. Yeah, I really don't like it. But to be honest, I've never been a big fan on articulated vehicles at the best of times. That's the 870. 940, there we go. That's the other one. Hopefully he's got enough power to pull that, should do. Right. Oh, well, I remember, Dave. T. Miller figured out what the issue was last night with his fertilizing yesterday. There was a mod he was testing the other day in his save game, and he didn't realise he'd not removed it, so that was causing the excess use on fertilizer. So, yeah. Oh, and that's something else. Do you know about the oilseed radish on the map as well? NBC.
What's that, bud? I'm sorry.
That's okay, I know you can tune out easily for me. I'm boring, annoying. So, T. Miller actually noticed earlier there's oilseed patches around the map.
Yep. So the reason that is in that one, remember that one doesn't have the fruit type limit upped.
Yeah.
So the ground foliage was out and the oilseed radish was in. And I didn't put it back in because we have too many as it is in that one. That one's maxed out. I didn't up the limit on that one.
All right, okay.
Yeah, that's why.
That'll explain it. Yeah, so obviously one big issue with that, for a lot of people, is it's going to actually affect your precision farming score. So if you own land that has the little patches, so if for example, I'll bring this up a sec. Made an edit to...
Should only be 2 or 3 pieces,
right.
I believe.
If you actually, where is it? So it's going to be this one here. If it's going to show it.
Should be in the forest.
Because I know T. Miller was mentioning there's some around the outsides up here. I think I cannot see it.
No, there shouldn't be any there.
There's a bit right there
should
on
be,
the road.
Right, on the road, yep.
There's tiny little splotches over here, but you don't actually own it. But yeah, if you see, it's kind of hard to show, but if you look on in here, you can see little dots in places. This is the oilseed radish around the map. So if I come over here, I'm not actually seeing any around the main farm, so you should be okay to start off with. There's a patch just here. There's some heading down. Obviously, you don't own that because that's the BGA. But there's a patch there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
it's wherever the ground foliage would have been.
Yeah.
And stuff. And I tried to get most of it, but I did miss a little bit of it.
Yeah. Obviously, there's some. Yeah, like T. Miller says, there's some right here by the oil factory. If you own the land, all you have to literally do is paint over it, and it'll get rid of that. Or you can actually smooth it off, or but painting usually will get rid of that quite easily. But yeah, looking around,
even just planting grass.
Yep, just painting it with, it's a bugger, but yeah. But looking at it, there's nothing really around your starter farm, so you should be good to start off with. My current score is still on 50. Obviously, I'm still on my first year, but it's hopefully going to improve. So that's my aim, is to obviously get through the first year's harvest, get that score up, and then obviously one thing I do want to do is do loads and loads of contracts to get more money. Obviously I do have the option of getting a loan at. That's what I've been doing to upgrade some of the vehicles. Actually, I just realised something. I've got the wrong bloody one. I need to go to the vehicle shop for this one. These traffic are dangerous as well. So I wanted to actually add in guidance steering on this one because it makes life a little bit easier. So, oops, Let me do that. So let me take a little bit of a loan out there. Not too much about that. I'll pay all that back in a minute. Obviously, one thing I am trying to aim to do is whenever I take a loan out, I'll try and get a decent sized contract to basically try and get it paid off straight away. And obviously, one thing that seems to be a really good one is those bailing contracts. Yeah, I did two contracts the other day that needed obviously bales wrapped and stuff. One went to the BGA. I didn't make too much money on that, to be honest. I'll add that if I've got enough for that. Maybe not quite. Forgot about that. Let's take a little bit more out because I'll be needing that later. But yeah, definitely doing these contracts is a good way of making your money. Helps if I go into the right menus. add that, and I'm definitely going to change that. Go for type 2, and we'll say, oh, I can't remember what we'll go to. Alpaca -11, I think. I did 10 the other earlier, so that will do. So that should give me a nice alpaca 11. Yep. Customize. Obviously, I'm adding that Xerius scanners onto the tractor, so that will help as well, hopefully. But yeah, if you're not following T Miller, NBCMASTERDAD there, guys, make sure to click on the links, give them a follow. To be honest, this map doesn't seem to be as bad for the oilseed radish. Oh, look at that. As like Wolf Creek, I've noticed. It seems to be a lot on Wolf Creek compared to this. Hello, mate. And look at that. He's got a little present for me too. Oh, thank you. Merry Christmas. Oh, I like him. He's cool.
Yep.
How did that happen? I never realised you could add it onto the seasonal objects as well.
Yeah.
That is being cheeky, that is.
That's just like the lawnmower and stuff. That's all on seasonal.
Yeah.
You just have to break it down into it and have it on there. Remember in Elm Creek, they had it on the boat in the middle of the pond over by the camp area?
Yeah, true. Very true. Wow. I'm a noob. Oh. Yeah, so you never know when a collectible is going to pop up, guys. So make sure to check everywhere. All the time. Yipes. And obviously, one thing as well, depending on the collectible, you're going to get more for certain things as well. So obviously, like gems and that, I think it's about 10 grand for one. And yeah, so definitely make sure to keep your eyes out and save up that money. Yeah, there we go. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. But yeah, out of any interest for anybody out there at the minute as well, how are you actually getting on with the map? Have you had any issues or anything? Hey there, Matt. How you doing, bud? Yeah, watching to Kansas map. Who looks so cool? Did I miss something? Oh, are you watching from Kansas? Map looks good. Cool. I don't know. Oh, my brain's not working.
So, Bodine, if you go to the top of Billy's chat, the link for the map is pinned up there. And then there is also use the.
It's because the stream stopped in there for a sec. Let me pin it back up there. Manual pin at the end of the stream. There we go. So it should be up there now for you guys, hopefully.
And then you'll use the mod pack from Wolf Creek if you have that. I'm pretty sure you use the mod folder switcher.
Yep, I use.
Just download pack
Creek
from Wolf Creek, and you can put it right in the same folder.
And just in case if it doesn't show up for you guys, there you go. So yeah,
hey, Pompey.
There you go. And obviously, if you do exclamation mark, if you do use auto drive, if you do exclamation mark map AD, like, oh, it helps if I'm on the right screen, doesn't it? Exclamation map AD. that will give you the link for the auto drive routes for this map as well. Because obviously X-Man's gone through and got them all in there, so it's kind of cool. But it's just the basic routes he's set up for you guys. So you are going to need to go in and add any additional stuff for like the factories and that you add in. Right. Believe it or not, I can drive. It's crazy. Right. See, come into the menu, and obviously there's the roster mash. That's cool. And probably have to set that bit up first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right there. Silly thing. See, that's what I want, is a tractor that just goes. Doesn't stop, slow down or anything like that. Freaking annoying. Right then, so what's going on? Yep, I'm visiting Kansas to see your daughter and couldn't watch your... Oh right, that's not a problem. There, Matt, by the way. Question, does Underhill Valley on some point come into the mod folder switcher? Ooh, yeah, is it being added to the mod folder switcher, Dave?
No.
No? Right, okay. There you go. No.
No, it isn't. Okay.
There you
Well,
go.
I figured that we were going to be you were going to be redoing the mod folder switch for your new maps and stuff. So.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put all just the maps in the mod pack separate from the mod pack, so we save space.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
if you do that, then yes. I'm
so you'll
fine with that.
have the maps with requires mod pack, and then you'll download the mod pack because they'll all be on the same. That's the goal, and then we'll put that will save us not having to have 4 different versions of the mod pack up there.
Oh, that would be.
So we'll have room for the new map. And the ones that have already been released will be unlocked when you get it. The new ones, so we'll have a lock on them.
Cool. There we go. Hey there, oh, that's a point. How's it going now,
Hey, Viking.
Jiro? And obviously, if you're not following Enduro, click on his link, give him a follow, guys. Oh, what was it? There was another thing as well that needed updated. Fudge. Pallet. Yeah, the pallet warehouse in the mod packs needs to be sorted out. It's not linked in the mod description.
Pallet warehouse.
Yeah, Pallet Co.
What about it?
In mod pack 1. It's not actually linked to the palette XML.
The palette itself, right?
Yep.
Yeah, we know.
Billy, I have a present for you later today. Wilson semi-ground trailer with an alpaca on the side. Oh, that sounds cool. Can't wait to see that, Colt. That one. I'm sure there was something else, but I cannot think of what it was. But yeah, definitely the pallet coal. Was it the landfill? That was fixed, wasn't it? But that needs to add into the pack anyway. The updated version. But yeah, we'll get there eventually. Hey there, Madeira. How you doing, my dear? Yeah, so for anyone who was here on Friday and seen the new logistics centre that's coming, obviously Barrow Logistics is coming back from PV County. What I actually did yesterday is I went through, because I was kind of a bit peed off that we couldn't have the multiple input and output triggers for the storage with using the giant scripting thing. I basically set it up with the revamp mod. So you actually get it still has one unload trigger at the back. Obviously I've moved to the back for the simple fact if you drove over it you're going to lose the pallets. Makes life a little bit easier for you guys. But at the front of the building, I'm now setting it up so that one bay will be for products that can go into other factories, and then the second bay will be for products that are like end of line type products that can be sold straight off, which I think would be kind of a nice idea. Obviously it's a little bit of work on my behalf to figure out which ones goes into other factories and what goes into sell points type of thing. So that's how it's probably going to be set up with the next map. Obviously it will be built into Dave's map and probably a separate placeable as well version of it sorted out. One idea I actually had sort of late last night, this morning, was obviously Dave wants racking inside of it. So my third thought for it was obviously to have racking on the inside for those who want the more realistic option. So you can technically drive up to the loading bays, unload with your forklift, and then put them into some racking if you wanted to by hand. Obviously it's not going to be too many, it depends on how much I can get in there. I'll have to figure that out and obviously get the in-game forklift in to see how high it can go as well. But that's what I'm kind of aiming for now, on the next part of that. But obviously I'm going to have to get it updated for all the new products coming into the map and everything else, so yeah, fun and games there. And at some point new pallets need to be made for new products, new factories, so yay! It's going to be a total great fun, that's for sure. And Mr. Viking Streaming is lurking again, cool. Actually I want to check something quickly. Let me see if I can get it working or not. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Chicky, chicky, chicky. Ah, thank you very much for the applause. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Am I gone blind? I'm sure there was a chicken dance thingy in here. Jeezy beeps. Thank you very much, T Miller, for the jump scare, and Bad to the Bone for the applause. Much appreciated. Yeah, so I've got a lot of work ahead of me, that's for sure.
And as much as me.
Yeah, obviously, Dave's got most work. He's got obviously crops to get in and get things into the map, the factories that I'm doing, so yeah, fun and games.
I'm working on the third one today already.
You're working on it? Wow, holy heck. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Billy is a nuisance. He will be gone in 2 weeks. I apologize for this inconvenience.
I am not a nuisance. Why do people keep saying that I am a nuisance?
Yeah. Don't worry, he'll be gone in 2 weeks.
God,
Right.
no chance.
Hey, Poppy.
Let's see if I can. I'm looking on my phone for that chicken dance. I can't find it at the minute. Oh, okay.
Dance.
There we go. Chicken, 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 chicken. Chicken attack. It's not that one. It's not that one, I don't think. Which one is it? Is it that one?
You do know that you approve those walk-on sounds?
So just do it! Make your dreams come true!
No.
It's not that one. Which one is it? Chicken, chicken! Give me chicken. Thing is, I got plenty of points, so I can waste some of these. See, I wanted to do that, the chicken dance. I can't find the friggin' thing now. Oh, that's not fair. Is it that one? Yeah, no. There we go. There's a version of it. Yes. Viking Streaming did that for me, bless his cotton socks. I need to try and figure out how to get them to link up together so once it gets played, that'll pop up. Oh, there we go. But anyway, back to the job in hand. Come on, spin it around, spin it around. There we go. Right, there we go, let's get that going. Actually, I should do away with this wheel for the minute, I think. Don't need it. I can use the good old keyboard and mouse. But yeah, how you doing there, Palm Bees? Yeah, I don't know about that, Matt. Yeah, I've got, obviously like Dave, a lot of work as well behind the scenes for you guys to get the factories sorted out and stuff. Obviously T Miller's done a really nice little storage for pallets and stuff, so it's kind of cool. Good night, T Miller. Have a great one, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Adios. Have a good night.
Yep.
Night, T Miller.
Also, yeah, we've got Surfing Cowboy Gaming. He's working on a few things. Team Miller's got a couple of projects, so it's really good that the community is actually helping out, getting things sorted out. It's great.
That's what we need to do.
What's that?
We need to get NBC MasterDad a specialty to work on, so that I could.
That's true.
What can you know?
Oh.
Just get him out of the map, get him into some production or something.
Yeah, what about that thing you were talking to us about last night?
Which one? The CBD oil?
Yeah.
There you go. We need a CBD factory. No. Notice he's quiet. Let's go. He's like, I don't want to learn. I don't want to learn anything.
I'd be willing to learn that. I want to anyway, but yeah.
Okay.
It's not that difficult. I know you can be able. Well, it's a learning.
So we'll start with a Coke factory, right?
Sure. You know what you could do? Just change the graphics on the Pepsi factory.
No, I'm still looking for a different factory for that. So,
yeah.
But yeah, no, I'd be willing. You know, if you had some time, Billy, to show me the basics and stuff, enough to get in trouble, I bet I could figure it out.
Okay. He's terrible with me. Yeah.
Can Andrew tell me why that one didn't show up in my list?
What's that?
Probably because I didn't add it to the list.
That'll help. And also, Mr. Culp, if you want to join in as well, you're more than welcome to. Because I know you're wanting to learn a little bit about more of the modding stuff as well, if you're out there still. I killed two birds with one stone. So, yeah.
What the heck did I do, Billy?
I have no idea. What were you doing?
Working on adding a fruit type, and it didn't show up.
Ah.
That's right.
It's in your store. XML. And fruit type. XML. I have no idea. I've never done a map, so yeah.
Please tell me. Oh crap! Did I really do that?
Put it in the wrong map. Yeah. Wolf Peak's getting an update with a new crop.
No, that is right there. I think I did put it in the wrong map.
Ooh, ouch.
Hey.
That's fine though.
Yeah, I did. You know, well, it's the other map that I was getting a fruit type from, so it's not a big deal. I'm not gonna ever use that one.
Fair, that's fine then. You just need to take what you did and put it into the proper map.
Yeah. Like, where'd it go?
I don't know. What are we going to do with them guys, eh?
Now we should have it.
Yeah, so...
Well, I got about 400 XML files open right now, you know?
Yeah,
it's easy
that won't help at all. So for anyone who has not caught Dave's recent streams, I would definitely recommend going back to at least Saturdays and seeing how much work he puts into just getting these crops into a map. I think it was, what, 2?
Oh, we went through.
Working on mainly on Saturday. A lot of obviously like distance texture and stuff takes a lot of time to get right.
So far, I've been going since 3.5 hours. I got 2 in.
Oof, blimey.
I'm working on the 3rd one. Out of 4, out of 7, out of 12. No. I don't even know what we're up to. I'm afraid to look.
Yeah. And the worst thing is we've now got to also figure out which factories a lot of this stuff's going to be going into, and like which animals are going to be having certain crops added to the feed. And, oh, it's going to be fun. Loads and loads of fun.
Oh, that's right. I gotta do clover.
Yes, you do.
What was the other? Maybe that was the one I was thinking of. My mind is shot.
So at the minute we've got peanuts back in, we've got hops, tobacco, lavender. Obviously the carrots had a bit of an upgrade. Plus obviously some of the ones that are already in there that weren't removed. We've got clover going back in as well. The nice thing, I think with clover you just mow that, don't you, like grass. If I remember correctly. From the county. You sort of harvest it with a combine.
Yeah, well, I will see how it's gonna go when I see how it's been done this year in other maps, so I don't make it. And we'll see. Yeah, we shall see.
What was that other one that you treat? Kind of like, grass. Where you just mow it. You did it the other day. I can't think of which one it is now.
Alfalfa?
That's one. Alfalfa. That's the other new one as well. Yes. A lot of hard work, that's for sure.
This morning, poppy, onion.
Oh, nice. So then you
working on.
Obviously, the onion will be taken out of the greenhouses then. That.
Some point.
Yeah.
It could theoretically stay, but I thought about just leaving it, let people choose.
Yeah, actually, it is a good idea that they get updated because I want to have a look at one of the unload triggers on the big greenhouses. For some reason, I don't know what it was when I did them originally. You couldn't unload the pallets into them, but you had to for the I think it's the herbicide. I have no idea why. So I'll have to have a look at that and see what's going on. Worst thing is I haven't actually used them. Obviously I tested it using a tanker, but never bothered to test that particular trigger with the pallet. It's like, what the heck am I like? So obviously I need to get that fixed for you guys. Hey there, not so grumpy dwarf. How you doing, bud? How is
Grumpy?
Satisfactory doing? And let me there we go. Obviously you're not following Not So Grumpy Dwarf. Make sure to click on that link, give him a follow. Obviously he's doing a lot of Satisfactory at the minute. Seems very obsessed if you ask me. And that game is totally non-addictive. Yeah. Who's not going to believe that? Absolutely shattered. Was it work for this morning? Oh, blimey, that's a early morning. Satisfactory is doing well. It's not a game. Yeah. Actually, I do need to load that up again at some point. My wife's missing the little birds in there. you know, the little blue flightless birds in there. She's nicknamed them, or given them a name of Norm. And every time she sees somebody in the stream, you see Norm, you see Norm. And now she's actually saying, when are you going to load up Satisfactory? I want to see Norm. The worst thing is, where is it? Where is it? You come across from, is it the Grasslands? You got, is it the, it's not the Golden Coast, you're not that far. I can't know what it's called. But you got 3 oil nodes, don't you? A bit to the left, if you look at the map. You've got the 3 oil nodes, where I've basically got my fuel plant at the minute. I think a lot of people put a fuel plant there. Basically what I've done is around one of the crude oil nodes, I've actually built up like a little wall around it, and 4 of those little birds seem to get caught in there every freaking time. So if ever I want to go find one, I'll just go straight there, and she gets a choice of 4 little buggers to see. Can't think what. Yeah, I'm totally useless when it comes to the different areas on the map. So that's the biggest part done. I've just got that little square on the end there to sort out. Yeah, need more contracts. Worst thing this time of the year is there is very, very few and far between at the minute. So I'm just trying to grab what I can when I can. Right, my little map for Satisfactory, because that's got all the names on it. Alpaca. There's the map there. Hey there, MJ Woody. How you doing, bud? Gold Coast. That's the one I was thinking of. In that area. Oh, thank you, Viking. You got there quickly. Well done. Obviously, if you're not following MJ Woody, guys, make sure to click on his link. Give him a follow. He's a pretty good streamer, actually. I was lurking in this stream a little bit last night after Mr. Reaper jumped off, so yeah, definitely go over, check him out. He was doing a bit of Construction Simulator. I missed that part. Right, so let's do a little headland here. Actually, I think if I just rotate that, I should have plenty of space either side, so rotate. Alt end, that will help. There we go. So how are we doing actually on this contract so far? Obviously it was the only one available, so it's going to be a bit of a pig. There. Oh, I've got a couple more to cultivate there, so that's cool. We got 80%. Ooh, got one there for X.
Thanks for the raid!
Oh, holy cripes! Darius Frost raiding with a party of 21. How you doing, bud? How was your stream? And obviously welcome in everybody. We're currently on NBC's latest map, Underhill Valley. GG! And obviously if you're not following Darius Frost, click on his link, give him a follow. Hey there, the Vink. Stream was good, tired, and needed a lap. Yeah, I'm not surprised. You go for it, buddy. Obviously I was lurking there for most of the day. I just want to check something actually over here. Yeah, obviously he is playing Empyrean at the minute, Galactic Survival. Yeah, that's an interesting one. Oh, there we go. Obviously he is doing a server play as well, guys, so if you want to join in, I'm sure if you speak to him he can get in there as well. Okay, check that bit out, it's fine now. But yeah, how's the Vink doing? It's been a while since I've seen you around. Yeah, so I'm just doing a contract here on field 21. Try to make a little bit of money. And for anybody who has not seen it, that's a bit of a small one. Might be able to get that as well. Anyone that's not seen it, obviously it's a 4x sized map. It's basically a bit of huge edit on Elm Creek. Also what NBC's done is removed all the roads, painted them all in, added forestry, mining, all that usual stuff. And obviously it is a multi-map as well, thinking about it. You do get rye, millet, rice, carrot, hemp, cranberries, mustard, lavender, peanuts, blueberries and coffee, and obviously those last two are on the vines as well. So loads of great fun. Obviously tomorrow as well, you got the Gowl, whatever it is.
Govil.
Gavil, is it? I don't know.
Govil.
Whatever it's pronounced, that comes out
think.
tomorrow as well, the DLC. First one for the season 2, which is kind of cool. So I'll be getting that downloaded tomorrow when it's released. Good. You're fine? Yeah. Oh, good. Glad to hear it, buddy. Yeah, so we're currently in chat with Mr. Dajnet and Mr. NBC, who's just literally updated the map today. The link is at the top, or just above your chat there, hopefully it's shown for you guys. So click on that, get the update. And I knew I seen something over there. So right at the end of the driveway. What am I like? Also, if you want the auto drive routes for the map, it's !map AD. We'll give you that link for the auto drive routes as well. And there you go, 20k for one little bottle. That is cool. Mad. I just need to keep an eye on that. So yeah, definitely well worth checking that out. Obviously, if you've played NBC Acres, it's basically the same as that, but obviously what NBC's done, he's gone in, got rid of the things that he didn't like about the map, and yeah, made some improvements along the way. And I kind of like it actually.
Yeah, me too.
Done a very good job of it, young man. Well done.
Well, thank you, old man.
And lastly, actually, what you can do as well, the nice thing is you can run it in the same folder as PV Wolf Creek, because it's using the same mods that are for Wolf Creek as well, guys, so it should help you out even better. You can actually have both maps in the same folder at the same time without any issues. That's what I'm currently doing myself. I've got it in there already. Hey kiddo. Hello. How are you feeling? Any better? No? Okay. Bless her. So, my little daughter, Car, for anyone who knows her, she's not been feeling the greatest the last few days. We actually thought it might have been COVID. I had to rush out this morning and get a test kit for her. Thankfully, it wasn't. So we're just thinking it may have been possibly COVID, but it's sort of that it's already past type thing, or just a really bad cold. But she's had all day today off. Tomorrow, for some weird reason, the school's closed, so she gets 2 days off. But she's got to do some work tomorrow, though. That's the only problem. Yeah, she's still got to do her schoolwork at home, though.
I'm sorry to hear that she is sick. Yeah. I went through that too. I thought it was COVID. Unfortunately, there's a cough that comes with the cold that's going around right now, and I'm going on like 3 weeks with this cough. It's annoying.
Yeah, she's mainly had like the bunged up runny nose, headaches.
Yep.
Really tired feeling. What else have you had? Sore throat, gagging. You gagged in the middle of the night one time, did you? Yeah. At the minute she's only got like a headache and nose thing, blocked nose type thing. But yeah. So we've been dosing her up with plenty of like painkillers and stuff to try and ease it a little bit for, shall we say, but it doesn't seem to be doing jack at the minute. Oy. Well, at least you get another day of semi-rest tomorrow. Then back to school Wednesday, whether you like it or not. Kiddo. Did you want to say hello to everyone? Why not?
Hello, everyone.
You'll only say hello if you'll let you on the server. Are you an SGA member? Well, technically I am, because you use my headset. Hang on, let me turn this around. Do you want to do some? Here you go. Come on. Come on in. Say hello to everyone. Okay. I'm cruel. I'm really cruel. You want to do?
So, Billy.
Kinda cool. Yeah, go for it. Hang on a second, kid.
I do appreciate all the kind words and everything about the map. I really do. But let's not forget that all the productions and stuff like that are, you know, Dave's and stuff. And
Yep.
I appreciate that more than anything else. And that's what makes the map, you know, that. Yeah, I do the terrain and everything like that. But, you know, Dave is the genius behind that stuff. So.
Yeah, exactly.
And Billy.
And Billy now.
He's been doing a lot.
I've been sitting on my butt doing
He
something
has.
on my own.
He has.
He's been going like crazy. Now,
You know,
I did it originally, and he just updated, you know. So,
Yep.
and he's actually come up with some new ones too. So that's cool.
I will tell you, it's really cool being part of the SGA, because it wasn't but, you know, a couple years ago that we were just on the outside, you know, like 3 years for Billy, 2 years for me, and now not the center of attention, but we're definitely close to the center.
Getting there. Yep, definitely. There we go. Definitely getting there. I
don't want to be in the. Can I be on the outside of the attention?
No.
No.
You're the center of attention. We're just sort of on that slightly outer circle.
I don't want to be in the middle. I just
Yeah.
want to make this map and have it go away. No.
I know you better than that.
Yeah. The thing is with Dave, obviously, and this is just my own opinion. What he'll do is he'll start playing the map. He'll start finding those little things that he doesn't like about the map, and eventually he'll edit the map again and again and again, and then think, "Oh bugger, let's just do another map." And hopefully by that time, actually, the next version of Farm Sim will be out. So, yay, new map. So.
Oh, this one I think we'll be able to go on for a long time.
Yeah. Obviously, there was what obviously you did mention a couple times, but possibly a version 2 of the map where you got like a train system in it, because that is one thing that does take a long time to put into that.
I don't know.
Whether
If
that
I do it, it's going to be probably before it comes out, but I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
It's going to be necessary. There's a lot of crap going on in this map, let me tell you. We got
Well, there's
boats.
another 2.5 months.
Yeah. But yeah,
That's what I'm more concerned is this whole new crop type thing set me back a couple weeks, you know?
Yeah, but you know as well as, you know, it'll pay off in the end. 'Cause
It's
you'll
all going to be
happy
worth
with
it, trust me. They have
Yeah.
no idea some of the stuff that's still planned because I'm keeping some of it secret. It'll all pay off. And I don't have all idea what's planned because there's a
It could change
possibility.
within, you know, the next update. They might do something else,
change.
you know?
Yep, obviously,
It could change with a mod update.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
what happens if all of a sudden before I'm finished we have factory add-ons from Braven, you know?
Right. Or Thunder comes out with the
A script
stones
that
in the
lets us
field.
use Stones. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I mean, but that's part of the nice part about the map making and the community that we have. You know, there's a lot of people behind the scenes. Yeah, you hear us talk their names and stuff, but I don't think you really realize, from the Thunders, the Bravens, the Shy Wizards, you know, that are
The
doing
hours.
a lot of stuff on, yeah, you know, even JD fan, you know, there's a lot of little things, you know, he doesn't stream or anything, but there's just so much knowledge and stuff that he does for Dave in there that is just unbelievable.
I couldn't do it on my own.
Oh heck yeah. And even Boomhauer, bless his cotton socks, even he's teaching Dave what to do. Hang on a sec. Hang on. So unfold that. So just to let you guys know, I'm not actually at the computer now. This is actually my daughter's car.
I'll still do it my old
driving.
way, you know, because I'm used to it.
Oh, that's awesome.
V to lower it.
It's
And all you have to do is literally go up and down, up and down, up and down. Okay. Just try and
wow.
keep
She
it like
drives
that.
better than you.
You might want to come across a little bit. But you can, there you go.
You-
So this is actually
you
my
know-
daughter now driving, so I'm just sort of standing behind her watching it. And how are you doing there, Mr. Wheels? Obviously, if you're not following Wheels 24/7, make sure to click on his link and give him a follow, guys. He's another person who's been currently playing on NBC's map as well.
I've been talking to Wheels all morning.
Have you? Oh, nice.
Yeah. Trying to expand the community.
And tobacco is now in the map, so that'll keep Boom busy on his.
I was going to say, there's Boom's job for the next 8 months.
Yep.
We need a tobacco factory.
Yeah.
Get busy, Boomhauer.
Yeah, we were obviously chatting in Discord last night about that, and obviously he needs to reach out to Shy Wizard about seeing about the animations and stuff, whether they need to be changed for 22.
They need to be removed
Or, yeah, or removed.
right now.
Yeah.
There's nothing about that. You got to just do a simpler version tobacco factory.
Yeah. Well, obviously once Revamp adds animations into it, that'll help.
It may. Yep.
Could be months before that happens, to be honest. So yes.
Get something that works now. See, that's my
Yeah.
theory, is get it to work now,
And
and
yeah.
get so we could get the release and have a tobacco factory. And then if you want to work on updating it and adding particles and moving some things around, at least the people don't have to replace, you know, or make a newer one that's better, then release that later. I don't care. Right now, I'll just put a box in there and just put tobacco.
Right. Yeah. Right, so bring it
I'll
round.
put pallets.
Straight
At least
up,
they
straight
can
up.
use it.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. So round about.
Oh, I think, I don't know if that's somebody
There you go.
knocking or if it's them working
If
on the
you
door.
See the middle of the front hood there? You got the little arrow. If you line that up with one of these rows, keep it on that. It helps.
He's back working on the door again, apparently.
Yeah, so my daughter's actually using the wheel and pedals at the minute, and then that's what, the second time you've tried it now? Well, third, okay. Well, I think you're doing really well actually. And not using guidance steering is even better. But yeah, I think what we should do, kiddo, is set up a server. Obviously, get you another computer, get yourself a computer at some point. She drives better than Billy, exactly, Viking. Yeah, what I'd love to actually do is have a second computer set up for my daughter. Have Farm Sim on there as well. Now, this is something that she came up with a while ago on a bit of paper. Is to have a little bit of a land set up where it's got animals on it, which is going to be her area. So it'll have like your sheep, your horses, and all that on there. And then like there'll be another area for like the house and stuff, and then another area for like the farmland. And I would love to be able to set that up on like maybe Uncharted or something like that, and actually get her on there doing the animals, and I'll do the crops and stuff. I think that'd be kind of cool, kid. I think we should do that at some point. It's when you get your computer sorted out. Right, slow down, slow down. Right, so a little bit further. Yeah, so straight. Go on, keep going forward. There you go. Now what you could really do if you wanted to is just spin it around. Don't mind. Also, this is a contract, so you can miss a little bits if you wanted to. So somewhere about there, I'd say. There you go. There's your line right there. So, oh, yours. Keep it on the line. You're drifting off to the right a little bit. Yes, you are. But yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool to get set up at some point, kid. Also, we need to get you a computer sorted out. Yeah, that's the water tower. It could be the eyeball from up the road, couldn't it? Similar, same sort of colour. So, for anyone curious what we're talking about is, in the distance there, you got the
Hello there.
Hello there. How are you doing? Surfing Cowboy Gaming, welcome in, bud. So the big green water tower, just up the road from where we are, there's like oh, what do you call it? A heart attack. Yep, thank you.
Heart attack?
Yeah. Sorry, jump scare there. Thank you very much there, Viking, for that. It's like a retail park. That's what I was thinking. But as you're going in, it's got like this big alien eyeball type statue. It's almost similar to the water tower on here, same color and everything almost. Yeah, why have you left your mum on her own anyway? Is 1.6 the right mod pack for this map? No, Enduro. What I'd recommend is getting the mod folder switcher and downloading Wolf Creek in the mod pack from there, because that's been updated. And actually, I think there's going to be an update at some point this week as well. I don't know if it'll work with the 1.6 off the website, to be honest.
Yeah, you got to get the latest.
Yeah.
Well, it'll work because that was the 1.6 was after we made major changes, but you want to get the.
Yeah.
Not everything is in there. Not all the updates either.
Yeah, there you go. You're all very welcome, bud. And obviously, if you got Mod Pack 1 or Mod Pack 2 from the ones that were released on Dave's streams a while ago, do not use them on this map either. I've actually put them in, and I ended up getting some errors and warnings from the mods on that pack. So don't use that. Just the Wolf Creek map and the mod pack from the mod folder switcher. Let's see what we're doing. So surfing. Good morning, everyone. So yeah, how you doing there, surfing? You're trying to wake up at the minute? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, because it's still quite early for you, isn't it? Must be a hard life to live in Hawaii. Today, yeah. Sometimes I'll do forestry, sometimes I'll actually do some planting. Yeah, this is just contract to make some money. Yep, I could have gone for the smaller field, to be honest with you. Because it's what I enjoy. Bless my kid. She doesn't understand. It's 8:30 for you, is it? Ah, okay. But yeah, if you guys are not following Surfing Cowboy Gaming, make sure to click on his link, give him a follow as well. He's actually working on Cogent at the minute, so that's kind of cool. Hey, you mug, how you doing, bud? There's another fellow streamer. Obviously, he's from the UK as well. Make sure to click on his link, give him a follow as well. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad actually. Obviously, if you miss bits, it's okay. You can miss rows and come back to get it. It's just out of curiosity, how well are you doing? Not bad actually, doing pretty well. A little bit of an overlap, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, let's go back in here. There you go. Just to confuse you. Why do you hate me, kid? Oh, I don't know, bless her. I know you do. But I love you still. Yeah, so anyone just joining, it's not me actually driving. It's my daughter. Actually, I think you're doing a pretty good job, actually. You are. And obviously anybody who wants the map to try it out, it is obviously PC only as well. The link is in the chat at the top there. There is auto drive routes set up. Exclamation mark map AD will give you that link for the auto drive routes. Obviously to set it up, all you have to do is obviously download the map, obviously the Wolf Creek map and the mod pack through the mod folder switcher. Load up your save game with the auto drive if you want to use it. Save and exit. Big Tigger, thank you very much for the Prime sub, much appreciated. How you doing there, bud? How how's she feeling? She's still not the greatest, but it's not COVID, which is one bonus. Yeah, so what you have to do is load up your save game with auto drive, save, exit, and then with the auto drive file, configuration file that you can download there. I was expecting that. Thank you very much for the screamer there. Go to where your save games are saved. So my documents, or your documents, my games, Farm Sim 22, and then whichever save game it is. So obviously in my case it would be save game 5. Open that folder up, and then just paste in or move in that update to the configurations for auto drive. Load up your save game and all the routes, basic routes.
I want to just say something out there, if I can.
Yep.
There are a few people that have requested to be SGA members that are in the chat right now, without naming names.
Okay.
I would love to add them right now, but I haven't even gotten T Miller's modding section, NBC's modding section, Surfing Cowboy isn't even on. I mean, on the website, I haven't even had time to get over there. So it's nothing against you guys. I just got some catching up to do, and when I'm in the middle of this Mac project, it's yeah, just where I'd rather put my work time in rather than the website adding people.
Yeah.
So hang in there. When things slow down.
If I knew how to do it, I'd do it for you. To be honest, you know me. I've got plenty of time on my hands.
Yeah, it's all about the permission settings and stuff, and it is a little bit complicated. I basically have to sit down for 2 to 3 hours to do what I have to do over there. And right now, if I'm doing something, I'd rather be putting the new crops in the map than doing that.
Yeah, that's understandable. Right, I'm taking back over.
Look at the list. Actually, yeah, the list of things. We got to update the map, the other map again now, and you know, I could literally put this map off and not do anything on it, and then we could just fix everything up, and in about 6 weeks get back to this.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. I want to change camera. There it is. Yep. Obviously, he will get in onto it at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's something I still have no idea on how to do.
I gotta remember how to do it. It's a little bit complicated with the permissions to.
Yeah.
They all have to be set up individually for each person, so that they're the only one that has access to their stuff. And
yeah,
I have to go back and look at one of the other ones to remind myself.
Just don't look at mine because I've got pretty much everything I think on there.
No, you just gotta look at somebody like one of the other modders that we have on there.
I don't know.
Boom has all access too.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Somebody like
JD.
X-Man or yeah, one of those guys that has a section that they can.
But yeah, I'm doing pretty good there. Thanks, Big Tigger, by the way. Thanks for asking.
All right, that one's in.
Yeah, Jababo. I don't know if he...
Jababo's section. Well, Jababo's section's set up, but I think it's empty.
Yeah. Obviously, I know in 19 for Uncharted he's set up those little sheds, but now converted them over or anything.
Right.
But to be honest, I think he's kind of enjoying streaming a little bit too much. So, yeah. That might help actually, on that little headland there. Alright, let's see if I can do a little bit better job, eh? Probably not. Right, so that's around about where I need to be, so if I line that up. So what now believe it or not, I have been trying to pay attention to other streamers who don't use guidance steering or anything like that. And what I've noticed is, what they'll do is, if you look at the bonnet of the tractor, or the hood, whatever you want to call it, you've got that little triangle at the front. If you try and aim for that up a row or something, it makes life so much easier. It gives you a pretty much perfect straight line Obviously, right now I haven't even got my hands on the wheel, and it's just keeping that straight line. Obviously, if I come out, you can see it's pretty straight, to be honest. And obviously, that sort of thing can also work on, like, say, for instance, Dave's competition map. So if you're harvesting, find a point roughly in the center of your harvester or your tractor or whatever, and go from there. How rude, I'm charging my phone. Oh, let them plug it in, dear. I don't know. Spend too much time on the phone.
Trying to think.
Uh-oh, he's thinking.
What is that other? What is the name of that really popular website building program that's out there? I can't remember it.
Website building. Oh, right here.
It's So the website is WordPress, right? So it's like a WordPress, but it's not WordPress. It's database driven. It's called Xenforo, Xenforo. It allows for that's what we use. It has quite a bit. It's complicated. I mean, if you're familiar with website work, but the reason why we use it is because the permission system is you can literally give anybody any individual permissions to do different areas, and the mod hosting abilities too, which is really cool.
Yeah, I've never really done anything with websites, to be honest. I think this is the longest I've ever actually done anything with websites, and that's just monitoring the SGA website.
Right.
Oh,
to be honest with you, I wasn't the one that was doing this in the beginning. I had to learn it.
yeah.
There are videos out there. I spent like 3 hours in videos after I had to get rid of the guy that was doing it.
Yes. Well, that was mainly on the TV mods.
And I've taught little bits and pieces to Boom and Billy, but the permission system is a little bit more complicated than most things because you can easily check a wrong box. There's like 100 permissions on each person.
Wow.
You know, literally, if you've ever looked at them. So setting up a user isn't only that, but if we set up the modders like Surfin, T Miller, NBC, we then have to set up the ticket system sections for their mods, so when they post them, then you have to have the auto reply section set up. So it gets a little bit complicated.
Yep, very, very much so. Very much so.
I'll let you know, Viking. Again, it's what Viking's offering to help, which is great. I love it. But the problem is I don't have time to teach it right now.
Yeah.
So, and it can be very dangerous. I haven't even updated the website. There's new updates to run. If you've noticed, when you go in there, there's update. But I got to back up the whole thing, which is another long process before I push an update, so we don't lose everything like we did the last time we updated.
Yeah.
So you used Hot Dog back in the day. I never even heard of Hot Dog.
Hot diggity dog. How you doing there, Shy Wizard?
I have used PageMaker. Remember PageMaker? Which you built it on your own computer, then published it up to the web? Not PageMaker, Front Page. Microsoft Front Page, that's what it was, Front Page. It was a website builder.
Yeah, no.
PageMaker, yeah. Microsoft Front Page, then I've used Wix. I've used thousands of different ones over the years.
Yeah, how
You went
doing
for
there, Shy
web.
Wizard?
Went to school for web development, but haven't used that knowledge since. I know the feeling.
Yeah. Developed by Sausage Software. the 19s. Oh, 90s.
Hot dog developed by sausage.
Oh, that's great.
Okay. I sense a theme there.
Yep. Actually, to be honest, I've got a level. Let's see, we'll have 1, 2, 3 in computer IT. And yeah, I haven't used that since I've basically learned it, to be honest.
I failed computers in high school, so I never did anything.
Actually, that was probably one of my better subjects, was like information technology or IT, computers and all that.
You wouldn't have had.
I loved it.
You would have failed with my teacher too. 60% of her class failed.
Wow.
You know why? You know why I failed? Because I went above and beyond. You know, and they got penalized for that. The school project. Well, the school project was to make a simple calculator.
Yeah.
You know, program when I was doing the coding stuff. I wanted to impress. Well, apparently impressing a teacher by adding extra functions other than multiplication, division, adding and subtracting, and making it so you could change the colors of your calculator and all these different things means that you didn't follow instructions, and she gave me a 0.
Well, that's ridiculous. Yeah.
Exactly. It was probably the best one that was there.
Yeah.
You know, and yet you get a 0 because it wasn't a simple calculator. I said it was simple for me to do. But that's why I couldn't stand her.
Yeah.
The funny part about it is every job I've ever had in my entire life, I always take over on the computers, you know? That's what I'm good at. Yet it's the only class I ever failed in high school.
Dreamweaver, I've heard of that one.
Yeah, and look, Shy Wizard. He stopped going to school at age 11, which is amazing.
Yeah, now look at him. Wow. Yeah. I really hate
I failed 3 classes in high school.
Yeah.
Yep. Freshman English, sophomore English, junior English. Had to take them twice. I hated English.
I was good at English and spelling. You wouldn't know by my spelling when I make... No, I those are just... My typing sucks.
Yeah.
It's spelling fine.
Oh, I am the same. Spelling is definitely not my strongest point.
I didn't like... what's odd is I couldn't stand history class. Now, I wish I could do history class, though. I just wasn't interested in history when I was a kid.
Yeah, you know.
You know?
History was my best.
I
That
just
and
wasn't...
Science.
Oh, I was very good in science, yeah.
Well, I guess math
Well,
too.
kind of, sort of. I guess I wasn't very good in science. I aced all my science classes, but I didn't take chemistry or any of the... I took geology, field geology, you know, and did surveying and field biology, with which is more of identifying plants and stuff like that.
Right.
Then,
yeah, I did AP Bio. I did AP Chem. Yeah. Math, I went all the way through calculus.
See, the funny thing is, I had the same teacher for math. That was my second worst subject.
Yeah.
And that's what, in the school system, the teacher said that they wouldn't put me into the chemistry class because my grades were too low in math.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And I couldn't take any of the Regents classes for math either, which were required. So that's why I did the field biology, field geology, and stuff like that, because I enjoyed the science stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I never got into those, elemental tables and stuff, because I skipped the whole chemistry.
Yeah.
Just because of but it was really the math teacher.
Yeah, I always loved science.
It's all her fault.
Leave the tap on at the end of the lesson, and obviously the teacher always used to leave with us or the students in that. So the next class that came in, they'd always open the door and they'd get that big waft of gas in their face. It was so funny. That was terrible in those days. It really was.
So
It was actually
you
quite
needed
hilarious.
to. Did you need to major in a subject to get out of
Thankfully not.
to graduate?
I was too low on grade level anyway.
Yeah, I know in New York State you had to have a major to get out of high school. You had to
Yeah.
major in like one of the.
Well, I ended up leaving school with, I think it was 7 GCSEs, which were your basic sort of qualifications out of school for us.
Right.
But yeah, I really didn't have a focus on anything back in those days apart from beating people up.
But there were certain parts in the science that you had to take, and
Yeah.
chemistry was included in order to major in science in high school, you know? And when it came down to the majors, I just sucked at all of them.
Yeah.
So you know how I graduated? I majored in shop.
That's one way of doing it, yeah.
I did, but in order to do that, I had to take photography, woodworking, small engine repair, plastics, metal
Wow.
shop,
Yeah.
because they were each only a small point, so there was nothing. Screen printing, you know,
That was kind of cool.
if you
Yeah.
name it, there was a shop class. I took it because I needed them all to get out of high school.
Blimey. So just to touch on that, actually, me beating people up. So, when I was in school, obviously I just couldn't focus on anything, and the worst thing, or the thing that I really hated, was bullies picking on my friends. Because obviously, when I was growing up, I used to get picked on, and I ended up feeling a lot stronger. Because obviously, I started standing up to the bullies, and obviously, when they started picking on my friends, because they basically weren't affecting me, I didn't like it, so I'd start beating them up. So it was kind of like a vicious circle, really. Obviously, looking back on it, I kind of wish I'd maybe done it a different way, should we say. But I was forever in trouble in school. Literally every break time and lunchtime, I used to have to stand out the headmaster's freaking office because of just being in trouble all the time. It was terrible. One school, and I'm not proud of it, is I actually lost my anger that badly that I actually destroyed a toilet, complete toilet, cubicles, the whole lot. And yeah, and thinking back, yeah, not my best moments, just to put it that way. I think that's one reason why after I left school I did settle down. I got a chefing job, went full time, did that for a lot of years. Unfortunately, I did lose the interest in chefing. It is still something I do from time to time. Obviously, for anyone on the SGA Discord, actually the other day my daughter actually made some brownies. It was the first time. She did a really good job of it. Actually, it was really nice and tasty, to be honest. So I think she's going to have a keen eye for maybe food tech as well. But she's really great at the drawings and stuff like that. But yeah, I ended up going in, obviously chefing, and then ended up doing factory work, doing forklift work. So, and then obviously I've always had that interest in like the computers and stuff as well. And I think that's where I've honed it now with this game, and obviously and obviously having people like Dave, NBC, even Boomhauer, and other people like Darius as well around, is just giving me that urge to get in there, do better, I suppose is the best way to put it as well. So obviously if it wasn't for Dave, I wouldn't be here in the first place, so yay!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah,
I don't think any of us would.
exactly.
I know none of us would.
And I know for a fact that if it wasn't for Dave, I think a lot of people would, well, be in a lot worse place, shall we say, in life. Sort of literally living on the floor, or the sidewalk,
They'd be in my place.
full of drugs, and yeah, so yeah, I think Dave's probably saved a lot of people's lives, and you probably don't even realise it. I know a few people have actually contacted him saying a big huge thank you. Obviously, there's a couple have actually sent him videos and letters saying a thank you to him for basically saving their lives. So yeah, it's definitely a great community that Dave's built up over the years. Unfortunately, there's the odd bad apple around.
Well, I can tell you one thing. There'd be a heck of a lot less people playing Farm Sim.
Actually, it kind of makes me wonder, obviously, if, say for instance, Dave didn't get into making maps for Farm Sim, what would the game be like now? Would it still be Farm Sim 22 as we know it? Or would they still be doing things completely differently? I don't know. It's almost like Farm Sim have looked at Dave's maps, his streams and stuff, a lot of his work, and started implementing it a lot more now. Obviously the production's now a base game. Obviously Dave's been pretty much from day one had productions in his maps. Obviously the multi-fruit is now starting to come in as well. So it's kind of wondering how would it still be going, to be honest, if it wasn't for Dave and some of these other map makers, but maybe especially
Oh,
for
there's
Dave
some
in
other
my case.
great map makers for sure.
Yeah. But modders and map makers are what make this game what it is. It's cool. Better question is if Dave getting into yeah, obviously if you didn't get into Farm Sim, what would you have been doing?
Well, to be honest with you, if we go back to the days when SimCity, if SimCity's release, the last one in 2013, was successful instead of such a big bomb, I probably wouldn't be in Farm Sim.
True.
Because I like the simulation games, so when they bombed, they gave me credit on Origin because that's how bad the thing was, to buy a new game and keep SimCity, or I could get my money back for SimCity. So I chose to take the game credit, and I went searching for simulation games, and I saw Farming Simulator with 2013 was the only thing that slightly appealed to me. You know?
Yeah.
I had nothing to do with farming. I didn't know, Well, I liked playing with Tonka trucks as a kid. So,
Did we all?
so I
I still
figured
do.
maybe this will be a fun thing. I can play with trucks and, equipment.
Yep. In a safe
So,
of a gaming environment. But yeah,
exactly.
totally agree, Viking. There's probably a lot of people in the same understanding as you. And obviously Dave and the rest of the community have sort of lifted you up from those dark moments in life. And heck, to be honest, we've all been there.
Yeah, I think.
We've all been there, done that. Some are still going through it, and obviously we were still there for support to help lift you up, guys. Break those.
I don't know where I'd be without. To be honest with you, my life sucked. I don't know where I'd be what I'd be doing without Farm Sim. I would have to be modding something.
Yeah.
Or keeping my mind busy because life was so crappy. That's why that's why I think Farm Sim, it kept me busy. I probably would have ended up modding Ark a lot more, to be honest with you.
Have you ever thought of going back to that yet? Or are you waiting for a second?
I'm waiting for Ark 2 to come out at this point. I don't have the time to do anything for the old one.
How's it going there, KW?
But yeah, that's probably where I'd be.
Yep. Well, there you go, guys. Look at that. We've got a complete field done. Obviously, Daughter did half of it, did a pretty good job. And obviously, I've just finished it off, all without guidance here. Yay! We're doing really well. But yeah, well, what I was actually just going to say quickly is, obviously, if you see on the top of the roof there, it's got that little ridge. If you have that centered, that's a good way of getting your straight lines as well. So, little hints and tips there. But yeah, great community, that is for sure. I'll speak to you in a minute, Dave, about something. I've got a lot to say for literally so much about farming and modding and about modding. Yeah. Yeah, and hopefully more to come. That's for sure. Which I need to jump off in a minute. My wife's not feeling the greatest again. Oy. One of these days I might get a 3-hour stream in on them. Yeah.
You'll get there.
Yep.
Hey, just be careful when you jump. It's pretty high off the ground.
Yeah, because I'm on the 9th floor as well, so it's a long way down.
You better have parachute.
Oh,
Well, you better hope you bounce when you hit the bottom.
Yeah, probably would. My fat belly, I'll just bounce and yeah. Right,
My
so
belly make me bounce.
right, so we've got another contract for your show. Cool, blimey. I did a grass field for him the other day. Right, so I'm going to drive this up to my next contract. I think I can go there. It'll be easier. And then have a look to see who we've got out there to raid over to.
I got someone you can raid if you're looking for someone.
Oh yeah, who's that then?
Really good guy. Pops_place.
Is he streaming now, is he?
He is. He's actually a Twitch partner, and he is playing on my map.
Oh, okay.
I've been in his stream this morning, and we sucked him into the community. He's followed Dave for a long time,
Yeah,
but he's having, he's just getting started and stuff,
okay.
and everything. So, yeah, and he's got the links to the map and the mods and stuff, and he's putting them out as regular commands. He is he is hooked up on the map and on Dave's mods.
Nice. Maybe a future member.
He is a PG streamer. He's a Navy vet, but really good guy.
Okay then. Do you want to pop a link in chat? 'Cause I don't think I've actually got him.
I sure will.
And I will. Yeah, it looks like we've got our next person to attack. What a kid. Yeah. Yeah, I know I recognise the name, but yeah, I don't think I've seen any of his streams yet. Oh, is he a Navy man, is he? Ah, okay.
Yes, he is.
Ah, that's cool then. We'll definitely go over and support a member of the military, definitely. Cool. Yeah, cool. I'll get that in a sec, and I'll definitely give him a follow as well. Right. Bum. There we go. Field 4 is up here somewhere. That's cool. Just the right timing. Let's open you up a wee bit more. So yeah, obviously I will be back Wednesday for my 3-hour stream. Yeah, it seems to be like Tuesday for the now are going to end up being just 2 hours, Wednesday 3, and then 2 hours on Friday. What's the nice thing is this weekend in the UK, our clocks will actually change, so it'll make life a little bit easier for streaming and stuff for when Dave goes live on Fridays as well. Alright, so let's have a little look. Where are we there? So I'm going to park this dude right here and call that a day. But yeah, great. There we go. Let me switch over to my ending screen, where the heck it is there. Is it going to work? Yes? No? Maybe? I have no idea. There it goes. Cool. And I need to get my little credits going. So yeah, big, huge thank you to everyone for coming out again today. Obviously, much appreciated. Obviously, a big, great thanks to Mr. Darius Frost earlier on for that raid of 21. Obviously, a big Tigger, thank you very much for the primary sub today. And obviously, Gamer Mama 11, thank you very much for the follow as well. I think it's been a great stream. Had a great chat, and yeah, who knows what's gonna happen next time around. Obviously, Mr. Dave Dashnet will be streaming tomorrow, isn't it? Thinking about it. Cool. Who knows what he's doing? Maybe it's going to be a bit of map making, or actually taking a break. And maybe do
Sting.
something else. Who knows? We'll see. And let's see if we can find Mr. Pops. POPS underscore PLACE. There he is. Ooh, okay. Old looking guy.
Yeah.
Familiar.
Don't say that out loud. He might hear you.
I think it's the beard. It's all white. Looks like Santa Claus. But anyway, let's go check out Pop's place. Give him a follow, guys. And obviously, he is playing NBC's map Underhill Valley at the minute. Obviously, if you've got any questions, you're more than welcome to ask him as well. Obviously, myself will be there. Dave will be there. NBC especially will be there. So until Wednesday, guys, have a great time. And I will see you again. Well, really, really soon, hopefully. Obviously, Boom Power will be going live as well, probably later doing a bit of map work or something. Make sure to check him out as well. But until next time, guys, have a great one, and we'll see you again soon.
See y'all.
Take care, guys.